Hey guys, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you with today's Deep-3. It is National Semifinal Saturday. Get psyched. How are you? Don't forget to, if you're digging what we're doing, if you just found us, we appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to give us the thumbs up on the video. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Get notified every time we put up brand new content. And as always, we appreciate your input. And speaking of your input, don't forget to let us know what you're playing in the comment section. Tell us what your best picks are on the day. I know there is a lot of sharp cappers out there that watch the videos, and we appreciate your input as always. Anything we can do to get a leg up, make a little bit of that cheddar is always appreciated. And of course, don't forget to stop by and check out winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. Deep dives into not just these games, but every game going on in America every single day. But football, basketball, hockey, whatever it is, we got you covered at winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. That's our sister site over there. Check out both of them, won't you? All right, well, let's take a look. See how we did yesterday on the Deep-3. We did go 2-1 as the football gods smiled on us as we were sitting on 23 as we had the first half under 27 in that North Carolina Temple game. North Carolina lined up to try a field goal there at the end of the half. Blocked. Oh, no. There goes Temple returning it for a touchdown. Uh-oh. Offsides. Let's bring it back and try another field goal, shall we? And that's exactly what they did. They made it. That total ends at 26, and that gave us the victory there going under 27. We had a little USC as I really thought that the Trojans were gonna have a little something for Iowa, but Iowa actually came out firing, played a fantastic game, and we missed on that one. Of course, USC losing Kid and Slovis there in the third quarter certainly didn't help our cause, but Iowa had outplayed them up to that point, and you know what? We're not gonna say we blamed that on an injury. They were behind, they were getting beat, they were getting outplayed. Just not a great pick. It happens. But in the nightcap, we did have a great pick as we had Air Force take care of business, and they certainly did that against Washington State, stopping that passing offense in its tracks, giving them just 21 points. On the premium side, we did go 1-1 on the day, as we did have North Carolina to win that one, and then we had the Washington State Air Force over, and that was no bueno. So 1-1 we go there. 2-1 on the Deep-3, 3-2 on the day, 60%, and we chug along. First of all, take a look at the Cotton Bowl here today as Memphis. They wish they were down in the land of cotton. Wait, they are. They travel over there to Dallas to take on the Penn State Nittany Lions, the Yankees. Taking a look at the total in this game, I've got it at 60. And you know what? Nittany Lions defense, they're the real deal. But Memphis, well, they played some decent defenses over there in their conference, including put up 63 in 2 games against Cincinnati. Now, Penn State, they've had trouble defending good passing attacks, and they don't get much better than the Memphis Tigers. Brady White, probably be the best quarterback they've faced outside Justin Fields this season. Now, the Tigers' defense, well, I'm not going to lie to you, kids. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is not good. But Penn State, well, they've had their share of challenges on the offensive side of the ball as well. But they went 7-2 in the Big Ten for a reason. They've had some good performances on offense, especially against bad defenses. They hung 45 on a Buffalo, a team that has definite NFL talent on the defensive side of the ball. I think this one becomes a shootout. Both sides trading blows the whole game. Give me the over 60 in the Cotton Bowl. And moving on to national semifinal numero uno as the Oklahoma Sooners and the LSU Tigers get together down there in Atlanta in the Peach Bowl. Oklahoma's 13.5-point underdoggy in this one. You know, guys, this is a very good Sooners squad. Jalen Hurts was a great addition, and their new defensive coordinator, Alex Grinch, he's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I'm sorry, I could not resist. He's improved that dreadful defense that was certainly their Achilles heel last season, but they're still not on the level of this LSU squad, all right? They lost to a decent but not great K-State team, pushed hard by Baylor twice, once in overtime, also TCU and Iowa State. Now, LSU, they were pushed by really Nobody. Although Auburn and Bama played them close for a little while, but that was about it. They beat 6 bowl teams by 14 or more points, and they are no strangers to covering big numbers. But having a limited or missing Edwards-Helaire at the running back position for the Tigers not only robs their offense of a powerful weapon on the ground, it really hurts in the passing game where he caught 55 passes out of the backfield on the season. He's pretty much the favorite check down partner for Joe Burrows. Hurts, well, he's going to have to be perfect, and he's going to have to stop that nasty habit he has of turning the ball over. It's a fine line. If the Sooners give the Tigers an extra possession, we're in trouble. If they give them 2 extra possessions, we're done. CeeDee Lamb is going to have to outplay super freshman cornerback Derek Stingley. I don't think we have much room for error in this one, guys, but I do like the Sooners with a long time to prepare. Give me Oklahoma and the 13.5 points against LSU. Moving on to the nightcap. Taking a look at the Fiesta Bowl as the Clemson Tigers take on the Ohio State Buckeyes. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire college football season. Clemson, 2-point favorite in this one. You know, when people think of Clemson, I think they really tend to forget just how good their defense is. They think of Travis Etienne. They think of Trevor Lawrence. Sure, they know they have a good defense, but this defense is unbelievable. They were ranked number 1 in scoring defense, giving up just 10.3 points per game. The Tigers, they have outscored the opposition by 35.9 points per game, beating a record that was set in 1900 by a coach you might have heard of by the name of John Heisman. Ooh, that's weird. Same name as the Heisman Trophy. What a coincidence. It's going to be crucial for the Buckeyes to have Justin Fields at 100%, and he's not going to be, kids. He had an incredible season, throwing 40 touchdown passes and just 1 pick. But he hurt his knee November 23rd against Penn State, re-aggravated the next week against Michigan, and he has been word around. He's about 85-90%. He's going to gut it out. He's got J.K. Dobbins and Master Teague in the backfield. Those guys both average over 6 yards per carry. It's hard to shut the Buckeyes down completely, even with a great unit like the Tigers. But I think where this game is going to be won is on the other side of the ball. Haskins of Michigan and Jonathan Taylor of Wisconsin both put up over 6 yards per carry against this OSU defense. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen with Travis Etienne. They get the Travis, like I said, they get Etienne. He is the offensive player of the year in the ACC. These other 2 teams, they didn't have the Michigan and Wisconsin. They didn't have a lot of other weapons on offense. They couldn't finish the deal, but that is not the case with this Clemson squad with Trevor Lawrence and his dynamic receivers. Lawrence started slowly, including throwing 2 picks in the first quarter against Louisville to give him 8 on the season on October 24th. Funny story, as we sit here on the 28th of December, he still has just 8 picks. He's tied his own record set late last year, throwing 169 straight passes without an interception. And since that first quarter versus the Cards, he's thrown for 1,866 yards and 23 touchdowns. He has a completion percentage of 82.3 and a passer rating, are you ready? 224.9. Not too shabby. He has 2 of the best receivers in the business in T. Higgins and Justin Ross. Buckeyes, they can't double them both. It's going to have to give a definite advantage in the passing game to Lawrence and the Tigers. OSU, they do like to get after the quarterback, do a great job. They were second in the nation in sacks to the Tigers, by the way. But here's the deal. Clemson does a very good job of protecting Trevor Lawrence, giving up just 13 sacks in the 13 games so far this season. Should be a fun game, but I think the Tigers have too many matchup advantages. This is their 5th straight trip to the playoffs, and they are on a 28-game winning streak. OSU head coach May has done a terrific job taking over for Urban Meyer, but this is Dabo's domain, kids. Been there, done that. Tigers, they know how to survive and advance, and that's exactly what they do in this one. Give me the Clemson Tigers -2 versus Ohio State, and I'll take those lovable dogs, the Oklahoma Sooners, plus 13.5 versus LSU. And we'll start the day with the Memphis Tigers, Penn State Nittany Lions over 60 in the Cotton Bowl. At the end of those three, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, everybody. Thanks very much for watching today. As always, we appreciate it. One more time, don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd be so kind. And good luck on all of your plays. No matter what happens, we'll be back here tomorrow. Hope you join us. We'll get in there. It's NFL Day. We'll fire it up. Where would you rather be, after all? You know, we'll do our thing. We'll brag about our fat stacks. We'll bitch about our bad beats. And then we'll do it all over again, all right? You guys take care. Have a great day. Let's have some fun today. Let's make some money. And I'll see y'all back at the window. Bye-bye.